The beginning of this clip consisted of removing sections of the tree that would have been in the way for the crane. We had a lot of difficulty positioning our truck in order to get those pieces down. As you can see in the video, our bucket operator and truck operator, they were trying to figure out how do they access those limbs with the truck so close to the tree. They did eventually figure it out. We ended up trimming up some of that co-located pecan tree in the background in order for them to access the remaining of this tree. We had to get that first half of the tree down before the crane could access. Once that was down, we set up the crane and we were able to remove the branches that were over the house. Hope you enjoy. On this particular branch, we decided to do a balanced pick. That can be a difficult task to perform, especially given leverage and weight on the branch tips. A couple of these branches had some rot in them, so it was always very questionable whether or not they had good holding wood to allow us to stand it straight up. So we took a little extra time on this clip, on this pick, and we were able to do a balanced pick. Check it out. There are some key takeaways here. Observe observe the curve that the saw just made, and you can also see the branch moving. That's because the crane is pulling tension one way or the other. Communication between between the bucket operator and the crane operator is key here. As you can see, the saw can get pinched pretty easily, and it stalls up the process. This was actually Dave's first crane job with me. He's worked with cranes before. This is the first time we've worked together on it. So there's a lot of learning opportunities here. Pat and Zach's job throughout this process is to get the sling back to the bucket operator. The sooner they can do that, the sooner the bucket operator can continue to do work. Otherwise, he's just standing around waiting on the slings. During this time, our chipper was broken down, so we ended up having to haul all of these sticks and logs away on trailers. It was a pretty tough job, but we were thrilled to have the job, especially during our slow season. Dave is working on a face cut on the top side of the branch, and then he'll be doing a back cut on the bottom side of the branch. That way we can sit the branch straight up and down in the air before we detach it from this tree. That allows there to be less energy when it does finally detach from the tree. It's a much easier let go as opposed to some sort of forceful drop. When it comes to crane work, you have to be very careful to not add in energy.